like I enjoy sharing people's fun stories about investing. And if an investor wants to share that or is willing to share that so that others can just see like it's not as complicated as the crazy people seem or say it is, right? Like you can also just keep it super simple, keep your job, and just chip away at, a retirement earlier than what most people think about.
So my name's Courtney. I am a critical care nurse at Methodist Hospital. Currently live with my boyfriend of 6 years, and he works as a foreman for a post-frame building company. We just have one fur baby. Her name is Lily. She's a yellow lab.
I think we just saw her.
Yes, she's peeking in through here.
What sparked your interest in investing in real estate?
Yeah, so really, my boyfriend Jake was probably the one that kind of brought it up like first, and then once he started doing some more digging, was like, hey, like we can, this is realistic. We can probably do this and make some passive income, because that was the biggest thing. We both had loans and credit cards and whatnot, so we wanted to get that stuff paid off, but we also wanted to be able to somehow live like a regular life and not always be saving, and everything put towards the loan. So we were trying to figure out how can we do that. We listened to Graham Stephan and Meet Kevin quite a bit, and then started looking at biggerpockets.com and all of their resources.
What have been your mistakes?
Yeah. So probably recognizing that first property that I looked at, it was not in great shape, really poor foundation. Lot of structural things that were wrong with it. I think that just if I had had more experience, and I would have been immediately able to walk into that property and been like, this is going to cost a lot of money, just with how the floor is waving and radon levels were high, which I couldn't have known that until the inspection, but it was a really old property too. So I think just having those skills when you initially walk into a property, and being able to identify what's going to cost a lot of money and what would be worth it and what wouldn't be, to go through with, an inspection and seriously think about buying a property. I think that was probably one of my first mistakes, but
I give yourself a little grace, because I've been through hundreds of properties, and I still like that one I walked into and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's unlevel floor, but like I can't tell that the foundation is that bad. Right. I knew it was wavy, but you never know. And so It's like you get to a point where you'll know, like, I want a property that has XYZ or doesn't have these three things. If it doesn't have these three things, then we're good. Right. But if in that case you'd already been through a property that had a crumbling-ish foundation, right, you'd have been like, nope, I know I don't want this because I've already seen that. And yeah, I still, as an investor, I don't have the properties that I don't like. I don't have this hard no, I will not do that. So it's tough.
Yes, it is. And I think also when we had walked through the property, that specific one, it had not rained for like 4 days or so. So when we went in the basement, we didn't see any signs of water. But when we went through with the inspector, there was a lot of signs of water because it had rained the day before or something like that. So I didn't even think of that, when going through and looking at it for the first time.
Okay, so that was mistakes. How about biggest wins?
Biggest wins. I think that this property that we're closing on Thursday is a big win. I'm really excited about it. I think one of the biggest wins too is it appraised for like 19,000 or something over than what I bought it for. So that's super exciting.
I didn't see that. They don't ever send us those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that does not surprise me. Yes.
Yeah. I think I bought it for $217.50 and it appraised for $237. So I was really happy when that came back.
That's a huge one. That's literally instant money. I mean, you don't really get it, but it's instant net worth that whenever you go to roll the ball down the road in real estate, that matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there anything that you'd like to share to someone that either is not bought a property or is buying their first one? Like what words of wisdom do you got?
Yeah. Just do it, I think. So many people, you can plan and plan and plan forever, but just save the money. Specifically if you're living in the property, you can get it for like 3.5% for a down payment, which is super manageable, if and living in the property itself, your mortgage payment that you will have to pay is so much cheaper, which allowed me to pay off all of my private student loans last year when we lived in Jake's property. So I think just thinking about, yes, it's kind of a lot of money like up front, but you can make it pretty cheap and it's doable. So don't think you have to have all of your ducks in a row just to make action, take action on it. Definitely do your research for sure, but don't be scared to just dive into it. You gotta learn something.
Yes, I love it. Take action. I love
Yeah.
it. Well, I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me. And
Yeah.
we'll see you around, and I'll probably see you shortly.
Okay, that sounds good.
See you, Courtney.
Bye.
Bye.